freaking A, hung up. Gosh dang it. She just got called.
Hello?
Hello, is this Jim?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Detective Powell with the Idaho State Police.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? I apologize, I just hung up on you when you tried to call.
No, that's fine. Idaho, like as in Moscow?
Yes, ma'am, like Idaho is the state.
Okay, yeah. What's up?
Do you have a, well, is now a good time to talk?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just go where it's a little quieter so I can hear you.
Okay.
So, yeah, what's going on?
So I'm a detective with the Idaho State Police. I have my partner here, Detective Schwecke, as well. We just wanted to talk. Were you a current employer of the Quailty Inn Hotel in Pullman, Washington?
I was.
A former. I didn't mean to say current. I meant former.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, okay.
I was.
Okay. When? About what time? What were the times that you worked there?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
When I'm on the front desk, I would work from 3:30 to about 11:30 at night.
Okay. What were the dates that you were employed by them?
You know, I can't remember exactly. It was during the summertime. I know that.
Of this 2022?
It was like from June or July to like before October hit.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. What is this regarding?
So this is regarding the homicides in Moscow, Idaho.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I still can't believe I met the guy. Like, it freaks me out.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're calling to talk about, since you did have interaction with him. Is there anything, can you, in detail, can you recall that incident?
I remember seeing his face, like when I saw his picture, I thought he looked familiar. I was kind of like still in training on the desk, and said that from, I don't know how they probably looked at like the camera footage or whatever, but I apparently double charged him or whatever, and it was an accident, so he got really upset with me. But then, after everything got taken care of, like, if he is the same guy I'm thinking, he kept coming downstairs and kind of being, like, flirty and nice after the fact. Okay. But other than that, he didn't, like, bother me too much. I just know he, like, came up and down the stairs quite a bit. Okay.
Now, I think if I heard you right, you were referencing, or is it?
Yeah, okay. Mariah. And yeah.
Who's
She was my manager.
She was your manager. When's the last time you talked with her at all?
I talked with her, I think it was today and a few days ago, because she called me and said that the guy who was involved in the murders, he stayed at her hotel. And I was like, are you serious? And then she looked up to see who was on shift the night he checked in, and it was me.
Okay.
So she did tell me that, and I was in shock. Because I was like, oh my gosh, I was in love with that guy. Like, he could have killed me. Like, that creeps me out.
Yeah. So, is there anything that you can recall from that night with your interactions with him that you haven't spoke with Maria about?
No, just pretty much everything I'm telling you is what I told her. That he got a little upset about the charge on his room, but then, he seemed like he was being nice, and he kept coming down the stairs here and there for a little while, and that was about it.
Okay.
And I can remember.
Okay. Did he like lose a key card or have you make any extra keys? I know sometimes people lose their key cards.
I don't recall that.
Okay.
So I don't think he was one of them. I think he might have been one of the guys, though, too, that needed help fixing his TV, and I didn't have any batteries for the remote at the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Was there anybody else staying with him?
Not that I saw. It was just him.
Okay. Do you remember by chance, like, vehicle he could have been driving or one that he might have put down on his registration card?
No, I don't recall. call that because when they did, I only took like a glance at it, and I was like, "There's a car on there. I don't really care what it is," so I didn't like really look too much into it.
Now, does the customer or the guest, do they normally write the car information on there, or is that something you guys do for them?
They have to write down the car.
Okay.
And the make and model and stuff.
Okay. All right. Do you remember him asking any questions like, requesting you guys to make a card for a visitor at all, or was he expecting any visitors?
Not that I know of. He didn't say anything to me.
Okay. Who was your guys' night audit that night?
So it could have been between two people. It could have been a guy named and a guy named.
Okay.
One of them. Because this, depending on like when it was and what day I was working, it was between those two that would switch on and off with each other.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
When you stayed at the hotel, is that when the murders happened?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have any more questions, so if we have any more questions that we think you might be able to help us out with, is it okay if I call you at this number?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it, and thank you for your time today.
Yeah, no problem.
All right,
Thank
take
you.
care. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.